Hi Libra, this is Magic from Find the Magnificence in You, and this is going to be your September Love Tarot Scope reading. This will apply to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or any major Libra placements that you may resonate with. This is a general reading, and the energies can be reversed. You already know. I'm pretty sure you heard many readers say that. Um, but I like to remind you guys because, again, there's so many people that may watch this video. So not all parts of the reading will be for you. The inspiration for the reading was this card, that spirit, and I got ego, vanity, and pride. And at the bottom of the deck, I also got Mercury. We have messages and communication. Somebody may be not communicating with you. Wow, as I say that, ooh, 111. Because of pride or ego, or you may not be communicating with someone because of pride or ego. It looks like someone needs to release and surrender this ego in order for a new beginning to take place. We have love offer, and then we have with Jupiter, new beginning. But someone's being super cold, and they're being deceptive by not revealing their true feelings. So, yeah, let's see what's happening for you guys. I'm also channeling, I did channel the song from Beyonce. He got a big ego, right? That song came through very strongly when I saw this card. So that may be of significance. You might want to look at the lyrics to that song. I know at one point in the song she says, but I love his big ego. So even though this person is very prideful or maybe a little stubborn, I think that you really care about this person. You still like this person, even though this person has been very cold towards you or this connection. So let's dive in. This will be extended, by the way. I'm going to go deeper, into the message. But let's build up the storyline. Let's see what's happening for my beautiful Librans. Okay, let's see. Spirit of the universe, please give me a clear message for Libra. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Please like and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And if you have been a subscriber of mine, I truly appreciate your support. Okay. It's been a really rough few days for me. That's why I haven't really been posting a lot. I needed to kind of rest and kind of get myself a little bit more grounded. Because of the full moon, I've just been feeling a little bit emotional. So I decided to just take a couple of days. Ooh. And as I say emotional, got the Five of Cups here. Someone is regretting. Yeah, four of Pentacles. Okay, so Libra, we have the Fool in reverse as your first energy, which is a major arcana. So we definitely have some sort of stall in a new beginning due to fear or due to someone's ego, like I stated. Someone's not wanting to come forward with some communication. We have Three of Pentacles, which could be about collaborating, cooperation, or this could involve other people. Okay. We have the Five of Cups, which sometimes denote grief or loss. It can also represent someone crying over spilled milk or some sort of regret. And in the Four of Pentacles, someone may be holding on to information or not expressing, holding back, or holding on to something very tightly, or not opening up. So it could be any of those scenarios. Let's dive into the message. But what I'm seeing is that someone is not cooperating because they have not been able to get over something you said or something you did, or this could be vice versa. You may not be open to collaborating or expressing yourself because someone hurt your feelings, or you just feel very disappointed with someone's behavior. And this could involve, like I said, other external factors, of course, with this Three of Pentacles. But I definitely feel right now you're not willing to take a risk, or you're reluctant, or this person's very reluctant. Okay, let's do some clarifying. Clarify the Fool card, please. I want 4 cards, Spirit. Okay, well, they're giving me 2 for the Fool. And again, yeah. So we have the Five of Wands. Someone just doesn't want to fight. Someone doesn't want any conflict. We have the Mother of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, very watery, very detached. You could still be, like I said, harboring some repressed emotions here. Could be a little angry. You're not wanting to deal or wanting to fight. It could be some competition. I feel like someone's avoiding conflict because they feel like things are very imbalanced and they don't know how to bring in balance. Sometimes with the Temperance angel, it represents something needing to be done in moderation, or there needs to be some sort of patience. I feel like you don't have any more patience to deal with this situation. It created a lot of conflict within you. It disturbed your inner peace. So I feel like a pulling back or not wanting to kind of go down a certain path because of fear. I definitely feel a lot of fear of being hurt here. Clarify the Fool in reverse, please. Yeah, avoiding some sort of tower moment or something happened here. You feel like you were played for a fool. Yeah, and again, that doubt energy of fearing um, any issues, fearing, drama or stress, just wanting to lay low here. It's almost like you're in self-preservation mode, protection mode. Yeah, and with this winter energy, you're kind of taking a step back to kind of go through a rebirth, healing. I feel like there's a need for more healing. You don't feel ready. Someone here doesn't feel ready to take on a new beginning. This could even just be in general. Maybe there was a difficult ending. You're still struggling to release it, and you're wanting to start something new. But you know that there's still some repressed emotions that you need to work through before you can move towards something new, a new beginning for yourself. If you're not dating anyone, if you're just single right now, so that's coming through very strongly. And with this Three of Pentacles, I see a lot of work being done. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. See, like I said, you're on a retreat. So this is definitely your energy with this air. You're definitely on a retreat, a timeout, doing work on yourself. So I feel that very strongly. Very nice energy, though. Yeah. So you're really working on bringing in stability for yourself in all forms. So this could be financial stability, emotional and mental stability as well. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. I really do feel this could be your person as well if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Yeah. Ooh, this is the second time this came out like this for me this month. Emperor and Empress. I think one time in a private reading. I'm pretty sure it was a private reading, but it might have been in one of my zodiac sign readings. Emperor and Empress. So you guys are not on the same page. Masculine and feminine energy. You could just need to come back into wholeness with your masculine and feminine side. You could feel a bit fragmented here, and this is probably why this Temperance card is reversed. There needs to be an alchemization of your energy coming back into wholeness. I think this is why you're really working hard on yourself, or this person is, to kind of really get back stable and grounded. But with this Emperor and Empress energy, there's definitely a disconnect, and there's definitely some issues with coming together here. Wow. Bottom of the deck, a lot of, oh, thank you so much, Moon Goddess, for your donation. I appreciate you for that. A lot of conflict, 10 of Wands. Wow, a lot of strife. This has been a very hard situation for you, especially if you were in a committed relationship. There was a lot of turmoil. Something really happened that really knocked you out of this relationship or rocked the foundation of this relationship or connection. This feels very twin flamish. I do want to mention that with the Emperor and the Empress card, but this could be husband and wife. I don't typically do questions in these type of readings, my love. This is a zodiac sign reading. But I hope that I can pull your energy. I usually do those in the live readings I do for personal reads. I definitely feel a lot of reflection. Oh my God. Didn't I say this is twin flame? Didn't I say this feels very twin flamey? So if you're in a twin flame connection, this will apply to you. Are you in a twin flame connection, Moon Goddess? Because this is definitely coming through as twin flames, baby, soul flames, honey. I say that because I had wrote a song in that spoken word song It was like a poem I wrote. And I said that twin flame, baby, so flame honey. So I always say that. But this has caused a lot of strife. It's been very bothersome or burdensome for you, made you feel very stressed out, I feel. And I feel like this is why, yeah, because it was very one sided. Parasitic symbiotic, one party benefits while the other is depleted. Somebody's heart has been broken wide open, right? Let your heart break open wide. Someone does feel guilt, though. I will say that, regret. And again, this was to allow some unresolved karmic wounds to come to the surface. And again, this energy of timeout is coming through very strongly. So you are clearing your energy, this person's in the process of clearing their energy. Let's look at the Five of Cups energy. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah. Oh, someone's regretting the fact that they have to move on. Someone feels like they have to move on, but they're struggling with moving on. We have the Mother of Pentacles, so you could be an earth sign watching for Libra, a Gemini, or a Aquarius person, or because I have the Ace of Air, but you could be watching for whoever you're watching for. You may have Libra in your chart. But this is about you getting stable. This is about your self-worth, right? Feeling worthy, knowing you deserve better. Let's clarify Mother of Pentacles. Someone is moving on, possibly to a Mother of Pentacles. Yeah, we have ancestor, guys. You're a Virgo, so you are an earth sign. So yeah, I'm pulling your energy. Wow, and this is your season. Happy birthday, by the way, Moon Goddess. Wow. So your season of harvest is coming. So you could have been connected to someone that was connected to someone else, right? It feels like, but honestly, I feel like, there is an overcoming of guilt and regret. See, I feel like there's and then a sun card just popped out. So there is going to be clarity. There's some repressed emotions that need to come to the surface because, like I said, this is breaking you wide open. It's very hard. It's been very stressful. I feel that you have really felt a lot of pain associated with this. This is a very heavy energy. Very heavy energy. And I really feel like this pain that you're feeling is allowing you to go through it. This is a transitory energy, Six of Swords. This is about moving into calmer waters, right? And you're finding your peace of mind. It's an alchemization that's taking place within you. So through quantum physics, they usually talk about entanglements in terms of on a biochemical level, right? How it affects your body emotionally, mentally, physically, right? And there's a manifestation of this dis-ease, right, that came along with this, or there's an illumination of why you've been in dis-ease. And it is because there has been a lot of baggage, a lot of wounds from maybe different karmic cycles or lifetimes that needed to come out. This is why this is saying that space brings clarity. So Spirit is trying to make room, right, by making you purge all the baggage, right? Like the sad feelings, the hurt, the trauma, the pain you've experienced up until now with this connection or prior connection. But this one really was a big one for you because it really impacted you. And you're in a space of needing to accept everything as it is, people for who they are. I feel like there is a lot of regret here because of like you feel like you lost something. Like something has been lost, but what you're not realizing is that endings bring new beginnings. So there's a new beginning that's going to come out of this, and this is the seed that you've planted a long time ago. And remember that harvest card showed up. Ooh, look at this, bottom of the deck. So there is abundance coming. There is a gift that comes out of all of this, a blessing in disguise. Wow, wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, beautiful, beautiful. Divine timing. We have twin flame again. So definitely twin flame. So what you're not realizing is that this all happened for a reason. Self-care is important right now, and I think that's where you're at, really trying to work on yourself and love yourself, self-love. Let's look at some tarot messages for the Four of Pentacles. So divine timing is that you come into wholeness, balance, with yourself first and foremost, and then you attract or reconnect with your twin flame. So you could be connecting with someone that you think is your twin flame, or this person is connecting with someone that they think is their twin flame. Clarify Four of Pentacles. A lot of times people talk about karmic relationships, but what they fail to realize is that karmic relationships are spiritual, because you have a reason to connect, and it is being guided on a higher level for you to clear karma, to balance karma. Yes, sometimes these are not meant to last, but I feel like twin flames go through a karmic phase. That's how I feel personally as a reader. Twin flames have to go through a karmic phase in order to be prepared for union, because you don't just go into a twin flame union like, oh, perfect. It always comes with a lot of ups and downs. And regular soulmate relationships are usually relationships that are not riddled with so much conflict. They're usually friendships, family member relationships. There's a different dynamic when it comes to twin flame relationships. It comes with a lot of karma to be cleared up, karmic patterns. So there's a lot to that comes with twin flame, whatever you identify as twin flame. But what I'm seeing here is with this Four of Pentacles, there's a need to let go of something that you've been clinging to. And it could be comfort. Clarify the Four. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is maybe not believing in yourself. This is a self-deception, not believing. I definitely feel confusion with the Ace of Swords. Confused about something here. Clarify Four of Pentacles. Yeah, didn't I say comfort zone? Listen, yeah. So you're holding on to something that you're clinging to something. Like I said, you need to open up and let go in order to move on, right? You need to detach from self-deception, also from these past wounds. I also see external factors, past, a lot of suffering, and ego. You could be dealing with someone that it has been in their ego because they had a lot of other suitors or a third party, or this person was very fearful, because ego can also manifest as fear due to past hurt, and they have been afraid of opening up and allowing themselves to experience this higher level or this spiritual connection or higher level of commitment, right? There has been some sort of external influence or interference. Hey, Rigo, I keep saying your name wrong. Yay! Thank you, Moon Goddess, once again. Yeah, so if there is a distraction or some sort of interference, you really need to clear that up. Now, there is going to be, on a collective conscious scale, a completion of a cycle. And it's letting go of wounds of the past in order to be open to a new beginning, to be open to this very, it's a need for mothering of self, a need for self pacification, soothing yourself, right? Nurturing yourself. This is exactly what I'm saying. I'm picking up very, very, very clear reading. In order for you to reconnect within, to, like I said, the inner masculine and feminine, or to someone from past life or someone in this life, someone is definitely afraid of opening up to the possibilities of this connection due to fear. But there is and repressed emotion. This person's regretting decisions they made, or you're regretting a decision. I feel like I'm picking up on the other person for some reason, but I feel like clarity will come to this person in various forms through signs, symbols, and synchronicities. But the problem is that this person needs to relinquish control. This could be your energy needing to relinquish control in order for this renewal to take place, a respark to step into your worth. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about lack of self-worth. A lot of growth, though. A lot of growth in this process. So September is going to be very interesting for Libra. Libra, there is an energy. Let's talk about you for a second. And because we do have you representing in your reading, there is a stubbornness that is not allowing you to move forward, because there is still a need to control something. And what you're controlling is your own growth, right? You're not controlling anything, you know. You may be trying to protect yourself, because I look at this card here, this card, hold on, where is it? As setting up these really unhealthy boundaries because you're not wanting to get hurt again. But what you're doing is you're preventing anything new from coming in, right? And let's clarify Chiron. What does Chiron mean? Chiron is the wounded warrior, and it is an aspect of ourselves, right? Astrologically, when it's really triggered by a very traumatic event, something that really traumatizes you and puts you in a space of going through a breakdown. And that purpose of that pain is to really break you open so that you can release a lot of the baggage, so that again you can make space. Because honestly, it is all this clutter that is really preventing you from experiencing from a space of wholeness. You keep experiencing from fragmentation. So I always say, like, you're looking at life through the lenses of pain. Can you imagine if you're wearing glasses and the prescription has expired? Everything is blurry, right? Everything is blurry. You have a lack of clarity, right? So when you change and you go get your prescription upgraded, right, or you go to the doctor and they give you a set of new glasses, and then you start to see things clearly, you can actually get around better, right? You're not bumping into stuff. You're not making mistakes. It's the same kind of concept with how you're experiencing your reality. You've been hurt, so everything has been from the lenses of pain. So you're acting in a place of defensiveness, and when you close off your energy and you repress, it really creates a heaviness in your life, and you become very unfulfilled. So let's move into more of this. Yeah. So what Jupiter is trying to show you is there is addiction, physical addictions, emotionally addicted thoughts, or other negative patterns. And again, those karmic patterns that need to be released. And what Jupiter is coming in to do is to expand you, expand your awareness, expand the way you experience, right? And then this is going to bring in this new phase, right? A new beginning, new love, possibly for some of you guys that are single, or a new phase in love with someone that you've already interacted with. There needed to be an ending of a cycle that was very toxic, you guys. Very, very toxic. I want to expound on this reading for you guys because in the extended a little bit more. Let's kind of pull. I like to pull, like, go through the spread a second time. That's just my style for right now. I kind of switch it up a little bit from month to month, but the reason I'm doing this is because I read multidimensionally. I read in layers. I can read this spread from a different aspects in time for you guys. And for right now, for September, I feel a very, very interesting growth process. But what it is leading you to is this amazing celebration. So seeds that have been planted are about to come into fruition for you. And you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful outcome that you don't even see coming, because your mind you can't see from the perspective of divine, right? From spirit. Spirit has a 360 view, right? Even 720 sometimes, of how things can transpire. So we want to look at that from spirit's perspective, right? So let's look at that really quick. And I thank y'all for watching. The ones that are in the chat, thank you for following. And I hope this is giving you insight, much needed insight, because it's really important for us to really get perspective from other people, right? Because sometimes our perception can be skewed, right? Because we're experiencing it. So it's kind of hard for us to see it from the outside looking in. So let's clarify the Fool from Spirit's perspective. Yeah, so this is what needs to be released. So the Fool is about packing light. Too much baggage, baby. Like I said, right? Too much baggage. So Fool is about packing light, right? You can't take that leap. You got too much shit holding you back, right? And oops, that's not the right position. And so Spirit is asking you to do some much needed work on yourself with the Three of Pentacles, right? And we see clarity comes through. So this is about Three of Pentacles. And anytime you see threes in tarot, it's about creativity, expression, wholeness, right? There is a coming together. I'm feeling mind, body, soul connection. Yeah, and releasing these limiting thoughts and restrictions that fear-based thinking basically is really preventing you from reaching a state of wholeness. And it's because there's clarity that needs to take place, or there needs to be a trusting in the intuition, so to speak. It's a little bit for me complex when I say trust your intuition, right? Because it's like sometimes, okay, I'm going to say this based on my experience. Sometimes the intuition will lead you down a rabbit hole. Why? Because sometimes the lesson is not about the outcome. Sometimes the lesson is about taking that risk, right? Taking that leap of faith, right? And sometimes the lesson is you do need to make a mistake. How do you learn? You learn from mistakes, right? Right? You got to kind of crawl before you walk, so to speak, is this kind of energy that I'm feeling. So there isn't a strength that comes from messing up, right? You get a chance to kind of go back and do it over and do it better is what I'm picking up. But there's some sort of fear here that is preventing you from starting over, so to speak, because the Fool also represents a new beginning that has been delayed because of your own limitations of starting over. Clarify the Five of Cups, right? Due to regret, like I said, those mistakes you've made. You're not wanting to repeat mistakes, but you're not looking at the mistakes from the perspective of as an opportunity for growth. You're looking at it as failure, and it's not always supposed to be viewed as a failure. It's supposed to be viewed as a learning experience. And I feel that is what this is all about. Five of Cups, please, Spirit. See? Dark night of the soul. In order for you to do that shadow work, you got to kind of go through these mistakes or experience loss or pain, because it does actually allow us to do that self-assessment, that reflection, right? It helps us to go into the subconscious and draw out those things that have been preventing us from having the quality of life that we want. A lot of times we do things subconsciously. We don't even realize how these subconscious things can really prevent us from overcoming certain scenarios or situations, right? We don't realize that in hindsight that what we perceive as loss or failure was actually a blessing in disguise, right? And then with this Four of Pentacles, from Spirit's perspective, Spirit says that this was a way of breaking you free out of your comfort zone. Bottom of the deck, I have Ace of Wands or Ace of Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, to give you back that willpower and that drive, right? To come out. Sometimes it's that pain that kind of pushes you into a new, or shifts you into a new perspective of, or a new way of being aware, right? Being present in your life. And I always tell people that, how many times have you seen people that are successful? How many times have you heard their story? Rags to riches, or added to now superstar, or somebody of a high importance. There is always this energy that comes from being at the lowest, right? There's this empowerment that comes from coming from a space of brokenness. So you see this as, like I said, limitations, restrictions, but these losses. But this is to bring in some sort of clarity to you that these were all divinely orchestrated for your highest good, air sign. right? Some of these were detours and, again, intervention. But what they're wanting you to release is the memories of the loss, right? One more message. Time to detach. Forgive yourself or whoever needs to be forgiven. And I feel like in September, there is going to be an awakening. Somebody you're dealing with I have Leo coming through very strong, Aries, Scorpio, uh, Neptune came out a couple of times, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I have a very strong indication that your person is going through a period of self-love healing. And they are acknowledging their shadow, they are accepting it, and they are realizing how wounds have helped them perpetuate a pattern or a toxic cycle. And they're feeling very regretful. But this person is setting their intentions from trying to manifest a new beginning. Okay? And if this is about you solely because you're not in a relationship, you are attracting a new beginning because you're going through this healing process. And someone is attracting a new phase in love or new love. Like I stated, after some sort of separation, there is going to be new love. So some of you guys could be separating from someone. Like I said, if you're in a commitment, I definitely felt that there was two people that were going in opposite directions. And I feel like you've been struggling to let go. Or you may have been hurt by someone, you've been struggling to let go. I really feel like you're going to stop clinging on to your comfort zone and you're going to allow this new energy to come in. For some of you guys, this could be a reconciliation, like I said, with a new phase in love. For others of you, this is going to be a brand new love once you overcome these negative thoughts that are preventing you from moving forward, right? These thoughts that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not worthy enough. Yeah, some of you guys, this is definitely a reconciliation. Right now, there's distance between you and your person. Again, this is because this is a time for retreat, for important self-care. There's a lot of external factors that are affecting some of your connections. Some of you guys' karmic contracts. Some of you guys' family, it's finances, it's other people. All in all, there is a lot of interference right now that needs to be worked through. I'm going to go in depth for you guys in depth. I'm not saying the word right, but that's okay. I'm going to go into details about your person. I'm going to see how they really feel about this connection, what they think about you, how they feel about you, what action they might take in September. When might they take this action if it's not September? And I'm going to see what are the blocks and obstacles, right? And then I'm also going to see what the best possible outcome is. It says I lost myself for a little while. Okay, this person has lost themselves. And they say, I know I was a distraction from your pain. And they're saying that they're grateful for the spiritual lesson. And I feel like this is what this was all about. In order to help this person finally break out of this pattern, they had to meet you, right? I couldn't let you get close to me. I hide behind mere material things. How do you feel about the person watching? Honestly and truly, how do you feel? And they're saying, I feel you leaving me behind. And I really feel this person's been obsessing and thinking about you a lot. And they feel like you are breaking free of this connection because, again, you have found your worth. Some of you guys, I do feel like you're not wanting to be played. You don't want to be played with. You don't want to play the fool anymore. I heard everybody plays a fool sometimes. They're saying that you speak to them through music. So they do hear songs that really speak to them. And it's really your higher self speaking to them. And final message, they're saying that we will be together again. We're going to expound on this in the extended reading. Ooh, that's a big one, right? That's a big one. They left you before you can leave them. There's a lot of fear associated with this relationship. There's a lot of shadow work that's being done between you two. You don't even realize it. I didn't give you guys a starseed. Let me give you your starseed message now. If you're going to follow me in the extended, hey, Diane. It is only $5.55. I am still running that special where you have access to all 12 videos for $15. You can order through my website or through Patreon. Yes, Patreon. My extended videos have been uploaded. I'm still uploading September. videos. For this particular video, the extended will be recorded right after this video and will be up for you guys soon. Just keep checking, depending on how fast my computer uploads. But let's see what your star seed message is. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I really feel a very, 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 very strong, intense message for Libra rising people for some reason. Also for people with Earth in their chart, watching for Libra, and also fire placements, moon in particular, but also water. Lots of water energy was coming through with the Five of Cups. And why am I saying this? I mean, it could be any sign, obviously. I'm picking up very specific connections based on astrological charts. So water, sun, 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 water, air, air, earth, earth, and air, water, water. Okay. I don't know. That's just coming out. All right. What's the message for Libra? This was at the bottom and it came back out. Inner Earth. I love this card. It says you'll survive this new solutions and beginnings. You'll survive this new solutions and beginnings. And this does correlate to weight of the world. It says boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. So all this burden that you feel, it's time for you to release it. Remember I said Spirit wants you to make space. Right? Remember I said that? Sacred space. So this is what this is about. This is clearing up old, outdated thinking, repressed emotions, baggage, cycles, patterns. Right? This is what you're manifesting. A new beginning, new phase in love or new love. I definitely see reconciliation for some of you guys with someone that you have been at a distance from emotionally or physically. And right now, you guys are in this energy of recharging. You're retreating for important self-care. When you learn the spiritual lesson is when this will shift. Something is going to drastically change. Wow, self-care at the bottom. What's going to drastically change? What is this drastic change? Something is changing. Wow. Wow. I can't make this shit up. Okay? So if you thought, it almost feel like you thought it was over. All right. I love you guys so much. Please check out the extended and also please watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for the extended or the free videos, because I feel like when you watch all three, it kind of gives you like the whole story. I hope this was helpful. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please please subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, you guys. Check out my Patreon page. I do have different tiers available for you guys. I'm still uploading videos. And yeah, that's it. I hope to see you guys soon in the next video. If you are someone with, what's next? Scorpio in your chart. All right, bye.